Yes, I am Dr. Rekha, consultant in Apollo Cradle, and I am going to talk to you about the third trimester of pregnancy. This is the most important time of your pregnancy because the baby is about to be delivered and there are various problems which can happen, especially now the lungs are developing. So we will always want that premature membranes do not rupture. So you need to be careful. You need to do your exercises. You need to stretch and exercise, and of course this is the time when baby's lungs are developing, so you need to be careful that this trimester you don't start having leaking or pains. And for that, important thing is you should have a proper frame of mind. Especially you should be this is the time when you have maybe some discharge in the breast, you might have constipation, you might have lack of bladder control, you may have lack of sleep, and most important is when there is lot of swelling in the legs. So we need to be careful. If there is swelling, there can be high blood pressure. So all this needs to be monitored by the doctor and tell you if there is. Sometimes if there's two problems which are very problematic is blood pressure and sugar during pregnancy. So we need to be careful, and in case there is high blood pressure, so we would want that your baby should be delivered a little early, and that is same for gestational diabetes. So 38-39 weeks is the best time for the delivery to happen. Most of the time patients are not going in labor and they are not having proper labor pains. So in that case, if you're doing good exercise and doing walking exercise and yoga and maybe consulting a doctor for exercises, you have better chances of going in labor and having a normal delivery. So I would always suggest that you should be active in your last trimester, and you should go to your place where you are working, because the more you are active, the better it is. And you should next thing is, which is very important, is because this is a time when your ultrasound happens in the last trimester, and this ultrasound is important because in that you will know whether the baby's blood flow is good and baby is having good breathing movements and the APGAR score is good. So basically when they tell us at 8.5 months, so this is the time when we want your exercises also to happen. Take care of your breast, take care of your baby's movements. In that there is that daily fetal movement count which we do to access the movements, because that is how you can know. Maybe morning, afternoon, evening you should track, and minimum movement should be at least 2 to 4 in 1 hour. So 3 times if you are checking, so that should be good. And later on, if you feel there is lack of movements, you can come over to the doctor. Okay. And of course you should know how labor happens, how delivery is done, and what are the guidelines for a normal delivery. Of course we have painless delivery also, in case you are not able to bear the pains. So we give painless delivery, in that your legs and abdomen is sort of anesthetized and you will not feel the pains, though pains will happen. And usually in that we suggest that in the last half an hour we don't give you that anesthesia, that regional anesthesia. You can, so that you can push and you don't need vacuum or forceps to deliver the baby. Okay. And important signs of labor is you may have leaking, you may have show, which is blood stained discharge, and you may have labor pains. So this is basically, you need to understand what is show. It's just a small discharge. When the mucus plug gets dislodged, you have that show, which is again a sign of labor. If you have less movements, you should report. And if you have some abdominal pain from back to front, then you should. So main signs of labor, you should have either there is water breakage or regular pains, or maybe if supposing you're not having this and you are having leaking, so especially when it is less than 36 weeks, it needs to be monitored, and you might have to take a steroid injection for the lungs to mature. And we would always want that you should go in for a normal delivery, and that you should have regular exercise and walk, and especially positive frame of mind, which is very important, because if you have that in, because half the time patients are always convinced that, oh, if I don't deliver I will have cesarean. So cesarean is not the answer. For normal delivery you should have a healthy mind, healthy body, and work so that you can get that point of normal delivery. It is always better to have a normal delivery. You have a good relationship with the baby. The cesarean, it is a little difficult to cope, but if you deliver normally, it is always good for parents and for your husband to cope with that, because you will be able to walk and easily maintain this. Posture is also very important, because at this time there is that posture gets a little distorted, so you need to be careful with your posture. You should always walk, and there is that waddling gait which happens, so try not to. So in that you need to do exercises which will help you retain your posture. So hope to have a normal, nice delivery, and thank you so much.